All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
On the double. 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Ready, ready. And logo. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check, check. Fresno. Fresno. Wow. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, alert 3. 66. Bullet high. Echo.
On first down, Mahomes. The left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Check, 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 check. Back, back, back.
On second down now, it's Robinson, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were trying to get it there to die, but it's going to be second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Blue down, blue down. Shift, shift. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Dog, dog. Check 25, check 25. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Hard. Ready, go.
They run. Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though.
Check the backer, check the backer. Delta.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Completes it to Hardman. Open space inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Go on. Check. Check 3. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Toss play to Robinson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go! 60 outlaw! Bravo!
Mike, Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 51's the Mike.
Hey, Delta!
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Go!
51, Mike. Mike 52.
On first down, McAllister. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, set!
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Ready?
Looking to throw. McAllister. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Big Ed. Joker. Squeeze, get in there. Ready.
On first down, Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
Check your hot read. Check 13. Ready, go.
They'll run it now with Robinson. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Hey, Reed. Hey, it's just me and you. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now give right side. Robinson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Two straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
61, matchbox, right.
On third down, it's Robinson, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Come on, set. 60 out long. Strip that ball.
Mahomes now on first down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Lock it. Deuce. What happened?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check. You're out. Kill. Check 24. Bang. Rock. Bang. Check 31. Check. Ready.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Hey, high 7. Oh!
52's the mic, boy. 52.
On 1st and 10, McAllister. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 71 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? Hey, go!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Dye brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, echo.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Crunch time.
Bam, bam.
Safety, check safety. Watch the edge. 36, 36. Switch.
Go.
Pop.
Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
Back to throw. McAllister. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Smith.
51's the mic, boy. 51. Watch the pass.
Get it.
Throwing on first down. McAllister escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Ready up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, let's go.
To throw again. McAllister. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Ready. 50, plant. 80 weapon.
Check nine.
Spike.
Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
70, Indy.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
Protein, let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. McAllister. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
51, Mike, 51. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Be grip.
On first down, McAllister being chased out left to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
No.
You draw Corker.
You remember me. Let's go, baby. New Mike, 50.
Ready.
Looking to throw. McAllister eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Go.
On 1st and 10, McAllister, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Danny. Check. Crunch.
General West. Let's go. Hit it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 49 yards on the ground.
First down, Steelers.
Down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Jim.
Joe out.
Back to throw. McAllister. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Yes.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Hard. Hey, lock it. Five.
Throwing again. McAllister. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Ebukam He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. 51 the mic, boy, 51. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McAllister. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 18 Gator. Wahoo. Check 3.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
So don't say nothing. Topper. Set, go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Charlie. 58, boy. 58. 58. It's Mike. Yeah. You don't want nothing.
Ready, go.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
Looking to throw. McAllister flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd and 5. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
2nd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 51.
Here we go.
Back to throw. McAllister, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Throwing on 1st down. McAllister, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Alpha.
51 for Mike. Let's go, baby. Return over.
Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McAllister flushed out right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
218, chopper.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
49, check 49. Hey, Sam off. Go.
To throw on 2nd down. McAllister escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
Hey, exit.
On 4th down, McAllister. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking left sideline. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And here he's got Grant. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That good for 22 and a first down.
Race don't drop. Race don't drop. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Sit hot.
458's the money. Night, sweetheart.
Ready to go.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. An 11-yard touchdown. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Speed grip.
On first down, McAllister. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Let's go. Calm the press. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
SOS. Kill.
From the gun, McAllister. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Past the 20. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Logan. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This is Logan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Switch. Check three.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Zoo.
On first and 10, McAllister. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On first down, Logan. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
18 Gator.
Go. Quick dash. Go. Take four.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, high 7. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. McAllister. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33.
Bravo! And we heavy on the edges.
58's the mic. 58.
Pilot, 64, weak.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, let's focus on saying